Qapla', and welcome to my Let's Play of Star Trek Online on the PS4. I'm the Big B82 and this is part 106 of my KDF Tactical Officer playthrough. We're about to undertake another mission in the Klingon Civil War where we have to go to Nimbus to clear our names after the events on the events on Kittima, where Jean-Paul has betrayed the Empire and has pinned the destruction of the Kittima Alliance's main headquarters on us. So we must meet with Adet'pa, the assistant of Jo'ula, who has a mission for us, and hopefully we can clear our name and return to the Empire. But I don't hold either Jean-Paul or Jo'ula with high regard, so I am ready for any betrayals that they choose to use on us. I still don't trust her, and I'll probably kill her if the needs must. So let's hail Adet'pa for the mission, and because it's currently a fidget episode at the moment, we have to go the old-fashioned way. So let's hail for the mission.
I have discovered the location of the evidence we need to clear our names. Obtaining that data, however, will be difficult. For one, it is stored in a secure facility in the Gorath system. For another, it is held within a system that utilizes cutting-edge data security. Security that goes even beyond my abilities. Fortunately, I happen to know a very talented specialist that can assist us. For the right price. I've arranged a meeting at Shangdo on Nimbus III. Meet me there, and bring old Martok with you. We can always use some extra muscle.
Let's accept. And let's go and begin the Partisans. Take my trusty crew. So Shangdo was originally run by the Orions, so I wonder who's in charge down here now.
Smells like violence and vice. I can see why Adet'pa enjoys it.
Nimbus 3 isn't exactly right, Joe.
Indeed. This place doesn't hide its purpose behind smiling, half-naked fools and manufactured weather. But enough of that. We need to consider who we're working with and where she's leading us.
Sounds like you have concerns about Jo'ula.
She is Mokai. Only an idiot would not be concerned about her intentions. It is no secret how I feel about Jean-Paul, especially after everything that has happened. But I find myself thinking, we may be replacing one tyrant with another. Should that prove to be the case, I will not hesitate to end Jo'ula's reign as well, even if it means being the Chancellor again.
I can think of a worse fates.
Ha! Do the job for a day, and see if you say the same thing afterward. For now, let's find this witch of Nimbus III, and see what sort of criminal mischief she's conjured up for us.
It will be interesting, at least. So, it's been a while, hasn't it, since we were last, well, in-game since we were last here. So it's been a while since I've actually played through as a Klingon. What's changed? It's been a lot, months since this mission, so... Anyway, let's find out what it's about.
Welcome to Shangdo, an entertainment experience unlike any other, brought to you by Madron Enterprises. Would you like to hear about our drink specials?
No, have you seen a Klingon woman in here recently?
Why, yes, I saw a particularly fearsome-looking Klingon woman arrive earlier. She wasn't interested in the drink specials either.
Perhaps after we finish with our business.
This is normally where I'd expect a little compensation for letting you cut to the head of the line, but I can see you're not in the mood for a shakedown, so please, go on in and enjoy your Shangdu experience.
Thanks, we appreciate your understanding. Considering that I killed the last bouncer, yeah.
Well, hello. I like the way you're put together, stranger. Buy a good drink?
Sorry, I'm looking for a Klingon woman.
Oh, a bit too rough for my tastes. Klingons. Male or female. Afraid I haven't seen any Klingon women recently. But if you change your mind, I'll be around.
I'll keep that in mind.
Something you need, friend?
Yes, have you seen a Klingon woman in here recently?
I don't like the look of you. You best step away before I get angry. I've been to Talos before, lived to tell the tale. I've got a Federation death sentence for that. So, you don't want me getting angry.
I'm a 9-foot tall Gorn, sunshine. You try it as you wish. Greetings, morning. Have you seen a Klingon woman tonight? I see. So you're a nice one.
Now's really time. Whoever you are,
Apologies, I'm looking for a Klingon woman.
try Kronos. Place is full of them. Look, I haven't been right since the Iconians hit my planet. Unless you got a nice hit of Oxenol for me to numb the pain. Please, just leave me alone.
Very well.
Hey, you, listen. I need you to help me settle a little better with these ruffians.
Actually, I'm looking for a Klingon.
Clear. I ain't no Klingon. Something wrong with your eyes? I have some quarrels got the best picture in the league. And these hooligans say that Hulu is the Vulcan team's got the best picture. Tell me now, who's right here? Me or them?
To my knowledge, you are correct.
See? I told you the case of false are the best. No chaos. One shot of the best run in our house. Thanks for winning now. You're a real upstanding citizen. Hope you played your thing on.
Happy to be of assistance. One last person to talk to.
Help you with something, stranger?
Seen a Klingon woman in here tonight?
As a matter of fact, I have. She's over in the VIP section with some rough customers. Syndicate, if I were to guess.
Many thanks.
Saw her kick some fella in his tender parts a while ago. Found out the hard way it ain't wise to rile up a Klingon gal. Just saying she might be a mood. Fred like, you know.
Indeed, thanks again. And I'm a Gorn. So I'm not really afraid of Adet'pa.
And here they are at last. To get a little distracted by the local talent on the way here.
Nothing we couldn't handle.
Ha! This place isn't as wild as it used to be when Hassan was back then the place was actually speaking of the syndicate, introductions are in order. This is Bob, captain of the Cold Star.
Captain.
Your reputation precedes you. I have to say, I've never done business with a hero before. Ought to be interesting, at least.
Hopefully not the kind of interesting that gets us killed.
Couldn't agree with you more. The surly, well-armed Orion next to me is Kenya, and the esteemed daughter of Earth there is Wilkins, our information specialist.
Ladies.
Hear that, Kenya? Hold us ladies. I like them already.
Adet'pa speaks highly of your skills.
I'll bet she does. I'm a handy gal to have around. Especially if you're looking to acquire some very secure data from some very cranky folks in a certain empire we all know and love. I gotta say, you do things smart, too.
Think you can handle the job?
With both hands and my feet if I need them. Relax. Our mutual friend, the witch here, wouldn't have set up this little collab if she didn't think I was the right gal for the job. I'll get you there.
That's what I like to hear.
Picking up a lot of EM interference. Could be some sort of disruption. And we need to get out of here now.
That is the Quran. Nothing. Come to jam. Let's move.
We've got incoming!
I don't think this was going to end.
The battle is all but won! Keep fighting!
We're being held. Looks like a locals.
Let's see what's on your mind.
Well, well, well. Having a little trouble contacting your ship. No transporter waiting to preem you up? You can thank me for that, friend. Chancellor Jimpok has placed a bounty on your head. Enough latinum to buy a small moon. With that kind of profit on the line, I simply had to turn you in to the Klingons. What Ferengi in their right mind wouldn't?
Well, no, they want to anger the wrong Klingons.
As far as I'm concerned, the wrong Klingons are about to set sail for Stovokor or Valhalla, or wherever they go when they die. I'm afraid I'm not an authority on the Klingon afterlife.
I'm making a big mistake here.
I think I'm going to agree to disagree with you on that. Try not to hold it against me. After all, it's just business.
Business, my heads up. We have incoming. Margarine. I haven't seen him since I stopped him trying to steal my Signal Spore samples. I dragged his ass for a Federation vessel. Federation allies don't take wounds. I personally was dragged in a Repempe myself.
Jimpork must be desperate if he's sending mercenaries after us.
Okay, Watkins, what do you think?
That Ferengi's got this place locked down tight. Only way we're getting out of here fast is by getting the bypass codes from him.
Great, and where he is?
As a matter of fact, I do. The little darling's hiding in the arena.
I think it's time we had a word with him. Let's go.
You mind taking that field down? I got a splinter in my hacking finger.
You are my nemesis, my tormentor, the Odo to my Quark. This time, though, I'm going to be rid of you at last. There's no way you'll bypass my disruption field and beam out to safety. Yes, that little challenge is beyond even your skill, Nemesis.
You're delaying the inevitable, Margarine. Give up while you can.
I think not. As soon as the Klingons and I settle that minor disagreement over my pay, I'll let them resume their hunt and finish you off once and for all.
Unacceptable. Give me options, then.
He'll surrender if we can get past that personal shield of his, but there's no way we're knocking it down with our weapons. We can sabotage the generators that are powering the shield, however.
Let's make it happen. Move out.
I believe it's time to release the hound! A little local flavor. They might sting at it. Ha! No, no, no! Shield's losing power! Crush them, Squamous! Crush them!
Squamous. What a name. I ain't gonna save you though, you muppet. I'm kidding. Hello, Margarine.
Well played. But you haven't won yet. With just a push of a button, I'll beam out to my ship and leave you here for whatever bounty hunters or mercenaries that come along.
Something on your mind, Adet'pa?
Oh, not much. Other than I've broken through the jamming and, contacted our ships. It appears they've locked their weapons onto Madron's ship in orbit. All of their weapons.
You might be able to beam out Margarine, but it will be a short trip.
You wouldn't dare! You couldn't! Could you?
I suggest you let us go, unless you're prepared to find out.
First the Klingons betray me, and now this! I'd have better luck dealing with the Borg. Fine, you win. The field's down. Now get out of my bar!
With pleasure.
Let's get moving, before I change my mind and shoot this little Kapek for his betrayal.
Very well. Take us to Kurak. Beam us up.
If the Ferengi hasn't told Jempak and Imperial Security where we are by now, I'll eat cold, dead gawk. We need to get moving.
Agreed. Is everyone ready to go?
As ready as possible under the circumstances. Nimbus III has become considerably more inhospitable, and it wasn't terribly pleasant to begin with.
Indeed. Captain Var, your status?
The crew of the Cold Star stands ready. Some of us a little more than others.
Oh?
What can I say? This caper's gonna be a real peach. Hell, I'd have signed up just for the bragging rights. Well, that said, the latinum we're getting for this is gonna spend mighty nicely. Think I might spend the entire summer on Risa. Y'all seen those cute little statues they got there? Whew! Girl can get into all sorts of mischief with one of those.
I think it's time we get going. Karak out.
The Lucara is engaging the enemy ahead. I see no need for Jaula to claim all the glory for herself. Prepare for battle! Kabla!
Red alert, all hands, battle stations. He's right. Joe the I'm not gonna trust her anyway, so.
From the Loyalist vessels, but one of the cowards managed to escape the battle. It will not be long before he returns with reinforcements.
Very well. Our infiltration team is ready to begin when you are, Matriarch.
Good. Meet me at the following coordinates within the facility.
You're coming with us? Do you think that is wise?
I am not a leader who hides behind their allies like Jempak. If the key to his defeat lies in that stronghold, I will be there to seize it. Do I make myself clear?
As crystal.
If you two Targs are done growling at each other, we have work to do on Gorath. Adet'pa, remain in orbit on Overwatch. With luck, we'll get what we need before the entire Empire comes to end us.
Beaming down now. Karak out. Good off.
This place used to be a stronghold for House Torg. I recognize the lingering stench of cowardice and dishonor.
It belongs to the Imperial Security Forces now.
We can mock our enemies later, General. Until then, we have work to do.
Indeed.
Yeah, about that. I took a little peek at the data flow around here, and I've located a prime access point. It's not far. I should be able to get what we need there.
Understood. Ready weapons. This place is bound to be heavily guarded. Green door. So, just checking something. You are without honor.
Door was locked tight. I handled it.
Did you now? For bringing. Anyway. Last time I was here.
Another blast door unlocked. You're
Kill
welcome.
Talk. He was hiding. He ran away.
There's our console. Back there in the corner.
Destroyed his pathetic house.
All right, all right, all right. Here we go, folks. Stand back and watch this magic happen. Oh, and if you don't mind, please keep any uninvited guests from putting a disruptor blast in my back while I work. I'd be much obliged.
Well, your voice acting is irritating, so I might shoot you myself. We'll cover you, but work fast. Come on, hurry up, woman.
I think they're learning just how dangerous we are. Ha!
I don't think they care, but eh.
Okay, good news, bad news time. Which one you want first?
Bad.
Yeah. Bad news is they broke it up, stored it in several systems here. This here's the first system. I need to crack the next one to get to the rest of the goods.
I see. And the good news?
Well, the good news is I extracted some of the data you were looking for. It's encrypted, but I can crack that later.
Understood.
Ready to move on, boss?
Yes. Let's get to it.
Console's behind that big door, at the end of the hall.
Yeah, she has a really annoying voice. Don't grind to me.
Here we go again, folks. You know the drill. Keep me safe, get your data. I like the keep me safe part more myself.
will protect you. Frack. You always were useless. Remembering how useless you really are, that's the problem.
Klingon intelligence must have lowered their standards.
Oh, you squirrely son of a...
Problem?
Yes, definite problem. Some sneaky bastards in the system with me. They shunted the last bit of data before I could grab it.
That sounds like more bad news.
It ain't all bad. I managed to lock the network down before they could get it out or delete it. It's stuck in another system, though. If we hurry, we can get to it before whoever's blocking me does.
Understood. Move out.
Like that locked door is gonna stop me. Huh.
I don't know, you seem to be beaten by whoever's hacking you.
Jump wants them alive. Deny them an honorable death.
Jumpuck's in for a big disappointment.
I think our last console's behind that door on the right-hand side. Gonna need an extra set of hands here. Our mysterious friend might try to stop me. And I need one of you to run interference for me in the upper security system while I get the data.
Oh, this is Wilkins. The rest of you watch our backs.
Do you have it? Did you extract the final evidence?
Wilkins?
We got it all right, but the other side knows we did too. You ask me, it's time to get out of here while the getting's good. We can't beam out of here. Room's heavily shielded. Might have better luck in the room just outside, though.
Agreed. Let's move out.
And so your treason, your dishonour grows. suppose I should thank you. The evidence you've collected will help me keep Jumpak in line. After I take it from your corpses, of course. You like my pet?
It has half your looks and twice your brains.
Ah! At least I have both my eyes, old man. Training Targs for battle has been a family specialty for centuries. According to legend, my ancestors could fire lightning from their eyes. With this power,
Yeah, but you're a muppet.
they tamed the first wild Targs. Primitive, superstitious nonsense. Ah, but in battle, such nonsense can be most effective. As you are about to learn.
Mahri! You dishonor your house and your people! I will drag you to the deepest pit in Grethel and
Never
leave
met
you to
Gowron,
rot!
have you?
You will do little more than fill the belly of my beast, matriarch. You will never live to see the day where I am the Chancellor, the dawn of my empire. Kill them. Make sure the beast is well fed before you return. We will not meet again. Die well.
Okay. Hey, weird war beast dude. Meet runabout.
I will give you a good death. A warrior's death.
His speech lasted longer than his troops.
We have evidence of Jempak's crimes, but it still needs to be revealed to each and every Klingon.
How do you intend to do that?
Once I am back on the Lucara, I will breach security on one of the comsats in orbit over Gorath. After that, I will transmit the evidence of Jempak's crimes throughout the Empire.
That will take some time.
I think I can quicken that up considerably. I've seen enough of their code to crack one of their comsats like an egg.
Does that work for you, matriarch?
That is acceptable. Your assistance will be appreciated, Wilkins, and well rewarded. Enough talk. The means to end Jempak's reign is in our grasp. It is time we put it to use. Kapla!
Kapla.
Lucara is in position. We are about to begin the process.
Excellent.
And by we, she means me. Hi! First time I've ever been on a Klingon ship, and it's nice and all, but I could do without all the red lights. Makes me nervous.
Is that going to impair your work?
After what we just went through, this'll be a walk in the park. But seriously, keep the Lucara in one piece and everything will work out just fine.
Expecting company?
Check your long-range sensors. A fleet of Klingon vessels is approaching at high warp. I doubt they are coming for bloodwine and Gach.
Agreed, all hands red alert.
This pathetic crusade of yours ends here and now.
Ah, Jempak's here. Saves me the trouble of hunting him down.
Defense systems. For the Empire.
For the Empire. people turn against me. Gorn vessel. Yes, my people. I know you're taking heavy fire. Everyone's taking heavy fire. We're in a battle, you numpty. Ugh. Well, I wish this was Star Wars. Just kill her.
I speak now to all within the Klingon Empire. Bear witness to the treason of Jempok,
The true mastermind behind the attack at Kittimer.
Fire the weapon!
That's Jempok's vessel! He fired the weapon!
This dishonor must be avenged! Bah! Nothing but more Mokai lies!
Neither Jempok nor Chakula is fit to lead. I will not follow either of them into battle.
The Empire has lost its way. Helm, set a course for home. Our house must secure its own path forward. Alone.
They are leaving. They abandon us.
Cowards! Traitors all! The great houses have lost their honor. It does not matter. The Empire has no need of a High Council. All it needs is an Emperor.
It was all in vain. The battle was won. But the alliance of the great houses, my brother's greatest work, is lost.
Well, you know what happens to failed idiots. You always commit suicide and do us all a favour.
Yet the victory we have earned is bereft of glory. This has taken a toll on Lady Ja'ula. I believe she has suffered a crisis of faith. We must leave this place before Emperor Jempok sends more of his rabid targs to attack.
Mr. Park. And now I can go home again. I can no longer have to hide out on Deep Space Nine. I can go back to Kronos. That's all that matters to me. Well, back to Gorn. Gorn, I can't remember what Gorn's planet's called. But I get to go home. Anyway, Adet'pa.
Jempok, in his first act as Emperor, has dismissed the High Council. The alliance of the great houses forged by Tukuvma has been shattered.
Wrong.
Those who have not sworn fealty to Jempok have split to pursue their own agendas. Only a scant few still stand with House Mokai. Lady Ja'ula believes she must follow in her brother's footsteps and seek the wisdom of the monks on Voreth. Only there, she will discover what must be done to restore the Empire and defeat Jempok. Now that our names have been cleared, we can move openly again within the Empire. I will contact you when the time comes to travel to Boreth.
The High Council was formed before Tukuvma and the Klingons did it. Discovery never. You lying fuckers. Anyway, choose a reward. Let's get the lightsaber. And with that is the end of part 106. When we return is whenever they...
warrior. I bring news from the war, and an opportunity for honor and glory. We recently...
Everything we do is for the Empire.
Anyway, when it's the end of part 106. When we return in part 107, we will continue the Klingon Civil War and whatever that mission is. And when it releases, I do not know, but it'll probably be around the anniversary, I would imagine. But we kind of get it late on the consoles, so probably if it's anything to go by at the moment because of the current crisis going on in the world, maybe May, imagine, but I'm not gonna throw out a guess. Anyway, I'm the Big B82. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, comments are welcome, and appreciate any thumbs up as well. I am currently doing other parts, other series in the game, which are not this far gone. You can check them out in the description. Until then, Godpla, ciao for now.